Alright. We're back up in here, repeatedly hitting the hay. And we have some things to get done today. Couple things. First of all, I was thinking about the problem that we currently have of coal. And I know a very easy solution. More trees. Already started the tree farm. We just need a few more. We can make some charcoal. So, basically we gotta immediately expand. So we're gonna use spruce for our house, and then oak for charcoal. So, I don't know how much limestone we got left. Not enough, let me tell you that. So let's go mine some limestone. Dig out this area to basically copy and paste the same exact thing. Right over here for oak trees. I don't know if I even have any oak saplings. Let's see, I do. Okay, so let's go mine some limestone first here. And then we will dig out the area, get a nice oak tree farm going, and we will be in business. I don't need all this extra stuff right now, at least. We will, but not right now. Right now we're just trying to get enough limestone. Let's get some coal. Because yeah, we don't need any of this right now, and we can always come back later with something that's going to be a little bit faster. But we do need charcoal right now. Last time we used over a stack. It's mainly smelting it down. Yo, what's up, Brad? How's it going? It's mainly smelting it down that is the problem, so... Well, the problem in terms of using the most amount of limestone. Other than that, everything else is pretty good. I mean, 1-to-1 ratio, you know, with the cobblestone's getting smelted and then crafted. The bricks. So, you know, a little bit more extra because of that. I don't know, we already got 2 stacks. I think we used about 3. Okay, that should be about enough. The last couple blocks here. There we go. Now we go back. And we gotta start digging with a shovel. Which we're gonna need to probably repair this. So let's get some iron. We have iron shovel in here. Wait, that's our absolutely beefed up one. I don't want to use that. So I want to get all the enchants off of that and put it on the pickaxe. A diamond pickaxe, to be specific. Let's go and see the full area to about here. I mean, I'm sure that looks about the same size. Repair. This tree, this apple tree is a little bit in the way. Especially because we're gonna have to put some arteries here. So let's get a little chop on that. We got some apple tree saplings. Man, we actually got a lot. What the frick? What's the spawn rate on this thing? Clearly better than normal trees. Alright, now we're gonna make a little passage right here. And here. Actually. Yeah, I think we want it to match, so I guess we'll do one block in. And then we dig this all the way across. I don't know how many blocks this is. 3, 4. Yeah, okay. Maybe we're not gonna have enough. Yeah, we'll see. So we'll line this up here, so that's gonna be right there, I believe. So it's 3, and then on the 4th one, then another 3 right in between. Yep, and then on the 4th one, so right here. And one right here. 3 in between, 3 in between. Yes, very good. And then our last one. Right there. Okay, by an absolute complete guess. Oh wait, no, we have to go a lot further back. Never mind. I was about to say that actually is perfect, but nope, we did not get it. Perfect. Okay, so we got one here, and then we actually gotta go one more for the rim. Just 3, and then 4 right there. Almost perfect. Or just literally taking a glance at it and being like, well, yeah, that looks good. Honestly, not bad. Okay. We'll dig out the rest of this later. Let's go ahead and get... Well, let's go ahead and make a little bit of inventory space and then handle the rest of this. Saplings, we'll go ahead and plant those right away. Actually, we'll not plant those because we need the blockers so these don't grow into mega trees. So, not quite yet. So we'll just dig all of this out. Go repair a shovel. Okay. Wait, I'm digging this out too far. Isn't this where the rim's supposed to be? Yeah, it is. So is this. It's awkward. Just this right here. Now we fill in all of this. We'll have to smelt some of this too. Yeah, already one stack gone. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alright, now we gotta go up and we gotta do a little bit of counting here. So 1, 2, 3. And then we have the leaves, which is 1, 2, 3. Where is it? 4? I don't know. 4. And then the top little bit, kind of like that right there. There's gonna be another 1, 2. And then one more for good measure. And then we put the spruce block. We have 3 blocks, another 3 blocks, another 3 blocks. And just like that, we have our blockers. And, do we not have a single torch to put up here? Ah. Well, that's quite unfortunate. That's quite unfortunate. We do not have any torches on us. What happened to all my torches? Did I put those away? Surely I didn't run out of torches. Yeah, I did put them away. And I put this away too. That, we need that. A couple more stairs. And yeah, we're gonna have to split that. 4, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, I just really do not have enough coal right now. All this apple logs is now getting turned into fuel. Alright, 2 slabs, 2 slabs. Take this down a little bit. It's not such a massive thing. There we go. Doesn't look entirely natural, but looks better. So it's good enough for now. Put this into our limestone bricks. Oh my god, is that actually enough? That is enough for all the way around. Nice. Now we just... Oh, I didn't even complete the fence around here either, did I? Yeah, well, now we just need a frick load more for the fence. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot. I actually don't even know if this is gonna be enough. Nah, we're gonna need to smelt more of this. That might be enough. Yeah, let me put some wood in there, and then we'll use the rest of the coal in that one. Yeah, that should be enough. I mean, we used pretty much a whole stack for one side. Actually, I'm gonna put some dirt here for now so we can easily walk across. I don't know if I want to put a cobblestone path here, maybe use something else. Maybe I'll just put cobblestone. I don't know. It's also my house is going to be up in here. I don't really know how big of a house we're going for. I mean, how big of a house do we need? Like massive mansion? Or, you know, modest, humble abode? I mean, we already taken up quite a bit of space with all of our furnaces and blast furnaces. We're gonna have smokers up in here and everything. Like, already our house is gonna be at least, you know, from here to the other side of all this. It's gonna be pretty big, really. Still yet to fill it up with all of our wizardry and other items. Yeah, we're gonna need a decent sized house, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna need like a mansion. Okay, there we go. That's actually enough. Then we'll go ahead and plant our oak trees. Throw some torches down. One in the middle right here. Yeah, like right here. Right here. Right there, right there. Right there. Perfect. We now have the oak and the spruce. Now, this is very primitive right now, okay? It's just... Alright, even though it's done, it's looking good, but it's very primitive right now. We will get a much better, efficient farm. But for right now, this is what's gonna have to happen. Now, it's a decent start. We did smelt a little bit extra, but not that much extra. I'm sure that's going to end up getting used anyways. Let's go ahead and line out maybe what our house size is going to be like with cobblestone. First of all, we're definitely going to have a path. I think we're just going to do cobblestone here. At least for now, to mark this out. So we'll do a cobblestone path here. Cobblestone path here. We do kind of have these farms in the way. We might have to do something about that. This is going to be in the way of our house for sure. So we're going to have to move this. I think maybe right in front. Our tree farm could be a nice spot. That could look decent. So I don't know how much in this direction towards the tree farm we're gonna have this house go. Because we're gonna have this path along here, which I don't know how closely want that to end. And then go back this way. I have to move this wheat farm too. That's really gonna be in the way. And this is gonna go all the way over here. Then this is gonna come back this way. Over here. And then have this come out here. Alright, so we're gonna be a square with a small square right here. I would like maybe a bit more shape. Maybe we could make the entrance... Yeah, we should make the entrance coming up this way. And then we could, like, have stairs coming up here, right in the middle, like... Here's the middle. So it's 2 blocks on each side. So it's 3, 3, 4, 4. So right there's the middle. So that could be the door. And then we can have our path right here, which we are at a cobblestone. I just need a couple more blocks to mark this. I have one. Okay, like right here. And we could have stairs right here. Actually, maybe stairs right here. Maybe actually stairs right here, because then it'll be like 3 blocks. Should already be quite a few blocks. I don't know. I want a nice, you know, walkway up to the house on the same level. Really, you know, make it seem prestigious. Okay, well, it's about to come nighttime, but it's fine. We're just gonna go mine. Alright, so we need quite a bit of cobblestone for this. We used, like, a whole stack, just literally marking out the area, not even filling it in. Ah, and our pickaxe broke. Sleep real quick. Alright. So just like that. This cow farm's also gotta move. We got literally everything in the way of the house. Alright guys, we have a villager in there as well. Which we're definitely gonna need to make a trading hall. Need one more villager. That's not the guy with the bakery outfit. Where is the guy with the bakery outfit? I don't know. Kinda need that guy to come back here. Alright, where are we gonna move you all? Right down over here. Dig a couple blocks here, and then let's make a fence. Ah, hello, wandering trader. Do you have Pathfinder's Quill? A globe? And a wand. for 64 emeralds. Yeah, not gonna happen, bucko. I am not that rich. Alright, let's make some fences. Couple of gates. That's wrong. Here. We'll make 2 of these. Boom. Leave a couple blocks for aesthetics. That's just a couple blocks bigger. There we go. A couple blocks bigger. It's not much, but do you realize you're going to be trapped in there forever with the cows? Just throwing that out there. It's your decision to be in there. Alright, well, we kind of need to separate the villager as well, because he needs to go to a trading hall away from the cows. So, yeah, and then we gotta get the cows to the pen. Which, maybe we dig a staircase over there? I don't know. Somehow we must get this villager out of there. I think we need to make this a bit bigger. Just so we can... Oh, frick. Did I just vein mine that? I did. Okay, no escaping, cows. No escaping. Okay, very good. Okay. I really didn't mean to vein mine that. I didn't mean to make it that big. Okay. We need a boat. Okay, we can just put the villager... Yeah, I don't know. Over there for now, but we're gonna have to... Well, let me leave that. Because I had the center... Oh wait, this is the center right here marked out. Let me put the cobblestone. It's right where the door is gonna be. Right there. Pathway is gonna come up just like that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Couple of iron blocks for the road. Or ingots, mean? We ain't that rich. Okay. How are we gonna do this? See, if I just put the boat down here, the cows are gonna get in it. We need some wheat, and then we can separate the cows. The wheat. Gather round, guys. Gather round. Right, push the villager out. And get the cows. Okay, the cows got the villager in the herd. But I need you to get out of the herd. Okay, perfect. Just what we needed. Thank you very much, good sir. Alright, gather round, guys. Gather round. Boom. Separated. Alright, perfect. And we just gotta make a nice, lovely path for the cows to go over here. So, I say we put double toe block here. Maybe make that a bit wider. I want to use wood just so I know the difference between the terrain. so I don't accidentally ruin my terrain. I'm sure I will terraform it later, but I don't know how it's going to turn out. I need the original, so I know how it's going to terraform. You know, this might just be a little bit larger or something. Okay, and then we just kind of enclose this area here. That's fine. Okay. Here we go. Now we have a nice open entrance for all of our cows to go in, and apparently our wandering trader just wants to really be a part of this. Alright, now we make the way for the cows to go. You are trying to get some bad things to happen to you, wandering trader. Now we need a nice double wide staircase for all these cows. Alright, now right now they're not very motivated. Apparently a couple of them are. Wandering trader, I swear to God, if you block my cows... Okay, now we gather around, guys, gather around. Oh my god, I can't believe that actually reached all the way back there. Alright, everyone up, everyone up. Okay, I think that's... yeah, I think that's the last cow. Get him in. Alright, everyone through, everyone through. Nice and orderly now, nice and orderly now. Into the pen. Wandering trader, get lost, bud, get lost. Cows only, cows only. Okay, everyone over here. Very good, very good. Alright. Boom. Alright, double check that's every cow. Ah, we're so in business. We're so in business. Alright. Let me go ahead and tear this down. And mine a few so it doesn't accidentally mine the fence too, because that is technically wood, and then we'll just vein mine the rest. Okay, make sure it's not attached to anything else. Perfect. Vein mine. Perfect. Axe broke. What the frick? Can make it into a whole different type of axe. A weapon axe. Repairs its durability. Okay. I don't know if I can use that chop though. Alright. There we go. Now. What I don't entirely mind here is we have this villager in a hole. And we could literally just make our trading hall below our base. And he's already down there. And it makes it safer for the villagers if they're below the base underground. Because if they're above ground, then, you know, technically maybe something could break in, you know, a zombie and get them. But also, I do like the idea of having another building out here you can kind of look at, but... it's already down there. So, I say we just close that up. And, he's down there. Now, it is dark down there. We need a couple torches. Good, sir. Honestly, we're gonna go ahead and keep you over on that side. Honestly, actually, we're gonna need to dig all this out for our base anyways. Besides this. This needs to be covered. This is out from under our base. All the way up to here. But I need you to move. I need you to move. Let's go and do one more block just to be safe. Come on. But I got some bread. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, you got a nice little place down here. For now. Yep. Let's go ahead and get that grass to spread down here. Have a little bit of grass in the basement. You never know. You never know. Alright, now we just need to put you in a boat still, to be honest. Right there. Very good, very good. We just got to make an actual staircase up and down, which... I don't know where to put a staircase, so I'm gonna keep it a stack. Kind of thinking maybe over here. Like, what if we had... This was like a nice little stair area right here, and then all of this could be left open for activities. And then this could be stairs up and down. Which, we need to go mine some more cobblestone, but this could be a nice little stairs up and down scenario, so... How are we gonna do this? So how are we gonna have stairs up and down? Yes. We do... I would like one block in between each, but if we do... Here goes down, and then here goes up, we're not gonna have one for a little railing in the middle, which means... I think we're gonna have to make our base go one more block in this direction. Not too big of a deal. It's gonna come up on that cliff right there, but it's fine. Okay, and then we have the railing in the middle, and then we have double stairs, which, do I want cobblestone stairs? Probably. Do I have any? We have slabs. It's good enough to mark it for now. Just like that. That's where our stairs will go. Right into the basement. Alright, now we need to go mine some cobblestone. Our villager is safe. We just need another villager, but we're not too worried about that right now. Let's try and get the rest of the cobblestone we need for this. Hi, yo, what's up, AZR? How's it going? Let me go ahead and get this real quick. Temporarily, is this freaking Swift Surge thing good on the Archer? Do I want that? Temporarily accelerate your metabolism. Attack speed increases by 50% during the duration. I don't know, I feel like you want the damage ones, no? Probably get my projectile damage up on that. I think that's a move. Let's go and level that up, and then we will level up. Actually, we want this. Deploy a Holy Sanctuary across the battlefield for the duration. All allies inside the regeneration, or inside regenerate 30 HP per second. We want that. Equip that. Over a regular hill. Yeah. Chill. Get that coal. We'd be down bad for the coal right now, but now that we got the tree farm up in business, we can start making charcoal. So we're not so down bad after all. Well, we are right now, but once we get enough. Alright, that should be enough cobblestone. Let's go see how much progress we can make with this. Now, we don't need to entirely fill in the floor right now. Just enough to get a little something going. Something like this, and then we gotta move this bed. It's our spawn point. Okay, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now this is gonna go up right here if we want this match. Which I think we do, which means we have to move all of our chests. Can I just frickin' pick this up? Do I have a chest transport? I do not. I do not. Oh, that's... Oh, unfortunate. Left click, right click, shift, anything? Okay, well, that's very unfortunate. Well, right on this block is where that's gonna have to go. And then right here. And then, I don't know, I don't really want this other path right here to go into the building. It's gonna mess up our stairs, so... I guess this just turns right here. So that path is very important. Alright, well, let's dig up some of this. Some of this is gonna have to get moved into a actual, like, area. So it looks nice, but for now, this is just gonna have to go back one block. And chests are gonna have to stay there for just a moment. It's gonna be a bit messy, but let's just move some things around. Okay, now we need to really move all of this. Which, maybe we make... a bunch of chests. Go right here, and then we... put all of this in here. This in here. This one. We're gonna have to organize all of this. Eventually. Not right now. Eventually we're gonna have some sort of advanced storage system. It's gonna organize all of this for us. last chest. Smooth, smooth. Cobblestone and our building blocks. Cobblestone along there. Alright, coming along absolutely beautifully. Alright, so all along there is going to be logs. And we'll have to put some windows in here. I'm not too sure where those are going to go yet. We're going to have that empty planks. Alright. So should I done too high? Like that. Very good. Now you're getting a real good idea of how this is going to turn out. Let's go ahead and make some stairs. See, now we're going to have our basement just like this. Ah, of course I put my shovel away. Let's get a repair. And then these stairs are gonna have to go under these stairs. Just like so. One block further. Ah. Right into the water. Well, this wheat farm's gotta move anyway, so... Go ahead and get rid of that. We come back this way. Go, and then we go down. Down another block. Some stairs. So we did 3 here, so we're going to want to go down 1 more just so it matches. We had 3 and 3, so we're going all the way down 6 blocks, which is a little bit more than I thought we needed. Or than we really needed, but it's fine. Right. Now if we just dig this out, we will find our villager friend. Should be right here. There you are. Hello, good sir. And my pickaxe broke. Let me get a repair for the 50 billionth time. I need some unbreaking and efficiency up here. Okay, and then we'll have stairs right here. That go up. We'll have our little thing right there. Maybe make a couple more stairs. We need a bunch, just enough to indicate. Yeah, stairs going up like that. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Alright, hello villager friend. Alright, now we got a path to you, bud. But, for now... Don't want you dying. So I will make you a secure house. Just like so. Because our house is currently not secured. Actually, I could put a couple of doors on this and we would have a secured house. Doors? Doors? I just accidentally made a button. Well, hopefully we need a button eventually. Okay, let me just go up one more like that. Boom, couple torches. Alright, our house is still not completely secured because we do not have a roof on it. But we are decently secured now. At least the only thing they can get is spiders. And anything else that can climb. Alright, we're chilling. Alright, so, I mean, it's gonna be a 3-story house. We're gonna have a lot of space, actually. So originally I was thinking, you know, it's not gonna be that big. We're gonna have a bunch of stuff, but now that I've realized we're gonna have this thing 3 stories, yeah, it's gonna be pretty big. Pretty big. Might even actually have to make this go out one more block in that direction to fit the stairs. Yeah, it's gonna have to go one more block, because we need the landing right there. So we go up, see we're about 3 blocks right here, so that's 3, and then we gotta have our landing right here. Which needs to go right here, and so we have to have our wall actually 2 blocks back. Wall needs to be right here. That's why the smart thing to do is not build your entire house and then figure this out. You gotta just, you know, build it in portions so you find out that you've made horrible design decisions right away. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, we're out of cobblestone, but imagine 2 more blocks right here, and then a staircase going back up the opposite way another 3 blocks. And you got yourself a 2nd story. That way it matches. This is 6 down, and that goes 6 up. For a total of 12 blocks, but should be pretty. We have some pretty high ceilings, yeah? Which also means if this is going to be 6 blocks here, that means our 2nd story is going to have to be 6 blocks too. So that means we're going to have 12 blocks high here. Yeah, it's going to be massive. It's going to be absolutely gigantic. Alright, well, let's go mine a bit more cobblestone so we can finish off the staircase. And then we have to mine some spruce. A lot of spruce. There should be good enough for now. Let's make our way back. Let's just TP, honestly, frick it. It's quicker. Alright. We do that. Let me put stairs right there, upside down. Make a few more. Hey. There we go. I guess this is gonna have to be a solid wall. We can't really have, like, railing going down here, because we need railing going up here. We'll cross that bridge. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Try and make it not look whack as frick. We're gonna have these into planks and start going sky high. Okay. Now we're gonna need a lot of spruce. Not gonna lie, I very much underestimated the size of the house that we were gonna build, so I was thinking, yeah, this little 4 saplings, that'll be plenty of wood. And was I in fact very wrong, because we have the literally 35 times the size of the house that I thought we were going to get. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's go ahead and just put some, let's go ahead and just make some slabs. If our ceiling was not high enough, we're not even going to use full blocks, we're going to use slabs. Really make sure that this ceiling feels like it goes all the way to outer space. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Might need to make some stairs there to make that look a little bit better. Yeah, definitely some stairs there would go hard. Yeah, that's it's gonna be pretty big, but you know we can we can fit some advanced machinery inside of this building. See, let me make this into stairs so it doesn't look so whack. I mean, it's also just kind of up there floating, so it looks a bit weird, but I think that will look much better. Let's make a couple more slabs just so we can get the idea. Sort of something like this. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Alright, now let's continue to make these walls taller. And we're out of wood. Right, we do have a bit more cobblestone. How's the building going? Well, we have a little, just a teeny, the smallest bit bigger of a house than I originally planned. Just a tiny bit smaller. Just tiny bit smaller. Yeah, no, this house is absolutely gigantic. I did not realize this house was going to be so big. I thought it was going to be way smaller. We literally have a 6 blocks tall ceiling, and then another 6 blocks down, we're going to have this basement with also 6 blocks tall ceiling. And then we're going to have a second story up here, which is also going to be 6 blocks tall. So we're going to have 3 layers with 6 block tall ceilings. This thing is going to be behemoth. That's alright, I'm sure you'll use all of it. Yeah, I'm sure half of this thing won't be empty. I'm sure. Our house is going to be like that, but square. Actually, that's pretty high ceilings and stuff. That's a pretty good representation of what our house actually will look like. Yeah, basically that, but square. With a side thing. Kind of like that side thing, but on the side. Yeah. It's going to be pretty large. Alright, well, let's go ahead and chop a little bit of this spruce over here. Repair the axe again. I mean, it's lots of room for activities, advanced machinery, all sorts of the things. Hmm. Storage, you know, we're gonna have lots of space for storage. I mean, think about this whole wall right here, but chests. That's literally insane. Is that gonna be a full 6 blocks? Because we have it all the way up to here. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 5. 5 tall. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 blocks wide by 5 blocks tall of just chests. I mean, the storage in this bad boy is gonna be insane. Hopefully we don't run hopefully we don't run out of storage with even all of that. So we're already getting started on the second story here. So this is yeah, this is our second story. Just another 6 blocks up. We put a roof on this bad boy. Probably like literally that one. We're good to go. We are good to go. Now I'm thinking we're probably gonna throw the framing out, kind of like how that one's got the framing out by 1 block. We're gonna do the same thing. But I already kind of started like this. And we're gonna need so much spruce. Not gonna lie, we need to go find some spruce to chop like a whole forest. Because I didn't realize my house was going to be so absolutely massive, or else I would have made probably double the size of the spruce tree farm. Sleep first. Let's go frickin' find a spruce forest. I don't know. Is there one we got on the map? No. Maybe over here, kind of on this hill or something. Area. There's some spruce trees kind of scattered throughout here. Not a tremendous amount, but it's better than nothing. Just gonna have to make it work. That's a random freaking villager out here. Bud. What are you doing out here? Is that your house? What the frick, bud? I have to bring that villager back for the trading hall. Yeah, there's all sorts of villagers over here. Yes. This is your house, guys? Well, I don't know how long you're gonna survive with that little tiny structure. Alright, very good, very good. Dog. Is that a mini sheep? So many sheep's looking a little thick. Okay, random explosion just went off. I don't know where that was. Sound like down the hill. Maybe it was underground. I'm sure it's perfectly okay. Alright, a little bit more progress to be made here. Go ahead and turn this into some planks. Let's go ahead and establish first here how tall this exactly needs to be. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, and then the roof. So this needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the roof, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Alright, well, that's about how tall we're going. A little ways to go. Little ways to go. Why do we do that? Why do we do that? Alright. There we go. We have a little corner complete. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna have to mine these frames on the side because we're gonna do basically that right there. Which means we're gonna just need even more logs than we originally needed in the first place. We're literally going to need infinity logs. Just try and get the actual planks in for now. Something will be right there. Nice. Well, let's go and chop this side down. We want to do this because I think we want to do like that. Yeah. Do that. There we go. That side's complete. Actually, this side's not fully complete because we got this right here. That like so. There we go. That side's complete. We gotta do this side. Perfect. Some more logs to be able to do that. Alright, and now when you're looking at it from this way, you're probably thinking, holy frick, like, ignore that there's a second story up there, you know, it just looks massive. I mean, even with the second story, it still looks pretty big. It's massive. It's just literally massive. I don't even know what to say. Well, we need a lot more wood, that's for sure. A lot more logs to do these sides here. Oh my god, that looks stupid. Yeah. it looks it looks pretty dumb right now. Alright, well we gotta sleep. That thing's not made out of spruce, is it? It's all oak. Yeah. Some spruce, but not much. Wait, what about that smithy house over here? The blacksmith house? Has that got spruce? My god, it is. Yeah, we're gonna have to go rob that in the morning. There's plenty of spruce for the base. Plenty of spruce for the base. Alright, let's get some sleep in here. To maybe bring a repair of the axe or two. Okay, we already do. Alright, let's go get this spruce. Awfully convenient. Okay. And we just gotta chop all of that. Oh yeah, look at that. Yes, carpet. I've been needing some carpet for the cow pen. Yes. Been needing some of the spruce, some strip logs, some signs. I'll take it all. Honestly, we might as well just tear down this whole freaking blacksmith house and just relocate the whole thing over to my base. Yeah, we're gonna be basically taking all this, so let's just get the spruce first. I mean, look at these spruce slabs, spruce trapdoors, fencing. I mean, even these cobblestone bricks, this polished deep slate. I mean, we're gonna use all that. These barrels, fences. Yeah, well, we're gonna relocate this whole thing to our base. Just go ahead and get the spruce logs first. Get some more over here. More. I think that's all the logs, which was most of that place, at least on that one side. Perfect. Yeah, let's go use up these, and then we'll come back for our next item. Gonna light this up real quick since this is right next to our base. Here's all of our torches. Right there. Alright, let's go ahead and split this in half and half, and then use this. Well, since it's all stripped, actually, we should probably just turn all of that into that, because we're not going to use strip logs. Hopefully we didn't just waste some logs. Oh, it's beautiful. This house is going to be absolutely massive. Imagine all the things we're going to be able to put in here. Okay, we need a few more. Just a few more. Let's turn this into planks. We're still gonna need slabs and everything for this, but there we go. Looking good, looking good. How's that for a house? It literally looks so stupid without it being complete. Just a gigantic wall of spruce. Yeah, that's it's so beautiful. Oh my god, look at that house, would you? Spectacular. Yeah, it looks great. Looks great. Alright, now we just have a frick load of logs to do. And then let me actually mine one of these blocks so we know exactly where the spruce needs to go. So we need to go all the way up. And then right there is our midway section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 6, yes. But there we go. It's already going to look better with the framing. It still needs a lot more work, but even with the framing, it's going to bring us a bit of shape. And that's very unfortunate that we are missing 2 logs for that. So hopefully get those real quick. Yep, there we go. Then we'll take a gander at what this looks like. Now, if I finish this whole thing, and it looks like garbage, it's probably going to have to be what it is, because this thing is massive, and it's going to take like 35 minutes to do any sort of restructuring. Okay. Alright, that's what it looks like with framing. See, a little less dumb. Now, it still looks bad because it's not done. We still have a bit to do, but with the framing, it doesn't look so stupid because it's not just a straight up wall. Looks a little bit better. So, yeah. That's basically what we're going to do all the way around, and then we'll add some more stuff like that, and then we'll look better. This kind of has like a cross section here. See kind of where it goes to the second story. It's kind of got like this beams that come out, and then it's kind of got this decoration thing in here, and then it's also got a lot more pillars than what I have, which I did plan on doing. But the front's kind of small in width, so we don't have a whole lot of space to put some more beams. I mean, I guess we could do here, but I feel like that's gonna look kind of weird now. Yeah, it's gonna be so small. But on the sides, we can definitely make that work. But we can still put a little bit of stuff here. Alright, which this is the perfect opportunity to go take the rest of the stuff from that blacksmith building. A little bit more of our decoration going on. While we wait for more spruce logs, which we're gonna need literally like 19 forests worth of spruce logs. But we will go take these stairs, and we will take these trapdoors. See this right here? Yep. All that right there too. Perfect. And see that? That's gonna look like a nice window. Max broke. Just gonna take that. All these barrels too. Ah, yes, this chair. Well, this. Let's go ahead and just finish taking all the wooden items. Get all this too. Couple more windows. Ah, not what we want. Want to get those? Not. Frickin' let that. Where'd that just go? There it is. Let that go. Okay. Oh, I just freaking accidentally vein mined that, and there's so many seeds. Alright. Just a little bit more wood over here to get. Let's look at that beautiful ceiling. Oh, there's another window here I didn't even see. Bit of a door. Oh my god, that didn't break. I didn't even know that was on there. It's phenomenal. In there. Alright, let's go back to base. We gotta sleep. Also, we pretty much robbed that of all the wooden items. Perfect. Now if we need to go back there for anything, it's pretty much gonna have to be the cobblestone. And deep slate. Which we will. Make our way there eventually. Okay. Now we can basically do this design idea by freaking getting some space, okay? Wait, is that all the trapdoors? Oh wait, no, we have a whole stack, okay. Basically do like that. Yes, 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 yes. And to be honest, I've never really done this type of design where it has like little things over here. I've done a lot of this type of design, but not this exact thing where it comes out. Which I do like. This does go all the way across with that. Which, that's only like 4 or 5 blocks that's going across there. This is going to be a lot more. I don't know if this is going to quite give the same effect. But, give it a try, I guess. Kind of looks like it should go all the way down here, too. But let's leave it. And then, how many blocks? We're out of food. Okay. How many blocks exactly were they spacing these like little things that come out? It looks about 1 wide. They put something in between? A slab, yeah. Just one in between all the way across. Yeah, we might want to do a bit wider. Guess we could see what it looks like with one all the way across, but I'm thinking maybe want like two. Like that. Well, that leaves us an awkward spot here because that doesn't line up. Okay, so maybe we do want every other block. Just so it actually lines up. It still doesn't line up. Ah. We're really just gonna have a 2-block gap like that. That's just not okay. Not for my sanity. Oh my, it's so obvious. It's... I could spot that from a mile away. Oh, that's just not okay. That is not okay. What do I do? So we can't do every third block. Because then it doesn't line up either. Look at that. That's just fricked. And if we do every other block, it's fricked too. Okay, hold on. Maybe we can make this work by the fact that we have a 2-wide door. We just have to play into that somehow. Like we do to here, and then we do the 2 in the middle where the door is, and we make it look like it's part of the build, and totally not a mistake that it's not lined up in even the slightest, closest bit. And that should look fine. Hopefully. Alright, now they just did the slabs with the things on the top. Right, the slabs in between here. Nice and neat. Then we put our things on top. We need some scaffolding. Just like so. They did. But they did slabs on top of these. Okay, and then we do slabs. So that does give it a bit more, elevation. It's not just flat on top of there. Ah. It's pretty darn good. Okay, and what do they do for the corners? Because I feel like that's just jutting out by one block. It looks a bit awkward. Nothing. Well. Okay, I might have to put some stairs there or something. I don't know. Here in the middle, it doesn't look too bad, but on the ends, I feel like it just needs that. It doesn't look horrible, but... I mean, we're gonna have the logs coming up the other side here, so maybe it's not gonna look bad. If those are coming up. Maybe it really does need to end on the corner. I was thinking maybe not, but maybe it does, because it's gonna look kind of weird with 2 there. I don't know, maybe if we put, like, some fencing in between. Doesn't help that this is freaking dirt. Like, this needs to be logs. There you go. And then we just put these legs here, and it won't look so strange. I know exactly what to do. Yeah, we gotta go get a couple of these from the blacksmith building. I know just the item. It's not an egg. Put this here for now. Alright. Get these right here. Now these only have like one of these stone brick wall things, but I feel like we're gonna need multiple. Just because our base is so large. It's gonna look weird if it's only one. Like if we did two like that. Ah, see, that's looking kinda good, I'm not gonna lie. It's looking kinda good. Still a grass floor. We, do have a grass floor, yeah. Boom. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Might have to send you back to Tabor as punishment. Listen, the grass floor is not permanent, alright? We're gonna handle it. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's still not ideal, because I feel like this framing of this house needs to, like, frame the edge of the house, but it's kind of, like, weirdly not framing the edge of the house now, because, like, we have this here instead. When this pillar just needs to move over to where this is, just one block on each side. I don't know. How does this building down here? Does it go all the way to the edge? I know, 'cause it's got like these little things on each side. It does go back a bit, but then it's got that. I don't know. I feel like it does need to, but I already did so much. I already did so much. If we move this, it's going to move up our things here, because now we're going to have to move these one block back. Ah, and then that's going to create two spacing here, which means we're going to have to move all of these one back, and then it's going to mess up our space. Yeah, it has to be this way. So that's going to mess up our spacing. Because if each one of these are moved back a block, then there's going to be a 4-block gap here. Or some of them are going to have to be right next to each other, or a 2-block gap on some of them. It's not going to line up. It has to be that way. Though it looks weird, I feel like it just needs to be here. I don't know. I mean, this is sort of the same way that they did it. That building over there, but I don't know. I mean, it's fine, I'm sure. Potentially. He's just gonna have to be that way. Did I not mine all this tree? Is my axe broke? I mean, this side looks pretty dumb, so it's not done, but you know. Alright, yeah, we need a lot more spruce. I also need to clear some inventory space, I'm not gonna lie. Big block back base. Well, yeah, it is right now, but it's gonna continue to be. It'll look a lot less like a block once we have all the framing and everything in. Till then, it's gonna look like a block, yeah, but it'll look less like a block. It's still gonna kind of look like a block. I tried to make this over here to make it look less like a block by having this little thing come out, but I don't know, maybe we need to put a little tower or something like that over here too. I don't know. Something to make it less blocky. Something to give it some shape. Yeah, it does look like a block pretty hard right now. Alright, well, we have to get some more spruce. Already mined out all of that. We do need to put some hedges here at the bottom, too. I do like that idea. I do always usually do that as well. Usually I don't do all the way across, like, full block like that, but... yeah, I think I want it to maybe, like, end right here. Well, do we want to use oak or spruce? Maybe we should get a little bit of both. Why not? Let's go get a bit of oak here. I think I'm gonna lay down, sleep. I got like 3 hours of sleep yesterday. Alright, alright. That does suck. I hate when I do that, which happens somewhat often. More often than it should. I'll catch you later, Brad. Have a good night. Have a good night. This. There we go. Okay, we have some oak and some spruce. See your stream tomorrow. Good luck on the Pokemon. TY, I hope I can get something. Alright, see, and then now maybe something like that. And then they do put some fences here in front. Which doesn't really work because we don't have a block in front of them. It looks a little bit weird. It's bound to happen at least once, right? I mean, I feel like with so many chances, I hope so. It doesn't look horrible, but I feel like a block is really needed there. I don't know, maybe we'll just leave that. And yeah, definitely some spruce up here for the second floor. Also, we'll get some windows in. That's going to help tremendously. Ooh, let me make... wait, where do you add some slabs? Yeah, let me make some slabs. Just a little bit so we can walk along here. There we go. Honestly, I think this whole thing in spruce will look good. Actually, we need to put stair, and trap doors. Why do I always lose where my trap doors are? Did I put them away? Nope, right here. Like that. Have some windows here. So let's go in one more. Window here. Window here. Make 2 blocks on each side. That actually lines up pretty good. And then we'll put stairs here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. We could even bring this up one. Let's see what that would look like. I don't like that because I feel like it's taking up too much. I kind of like the space there. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to just copy everything this building's doing, but let me go take a glance. Just so I can get an idea. If this does go all the way up, how does it look? It does. They line up all the little things with it. My little, like, arch thing's not gonna line up with it. It kind of looks like it's got it's a face and it's got one eye open more than the other one. Ah. Yeah, I just don't think it works. Like, it feels like it needs a block up there, but I don't know. It kind of does and doesn't. I don't know. Let's just leave it for now, I guess. Like this. Wait, that's going to be too small. We do need it too wide. I just realized. Because I was going to have these a 2x2, so they do have to be bigger. Like that makes it look kind of small. It's not horrible. I mean, down here you can't see that there's a block below it. Yeah, let me scaffold up a little bit. Nice block. Just to see how this would look. Yeah, it's got to be 2x2. It's just too small to window with that, I think. Especially for the size of the base. Just have only a 1 high. It's so tiny. It's so small, and the base is so large. Okay, do that. And then, honestly, what if we even put some... like that. Some trapdoors. It's not bad, I don't think. That's good. I think it looks kind of weird because we don't have 2 tall windows on the bottom. Which, let's go ahead and put the framing in for that now. And then we get a better idea, because just having it on the top makes it look kind of tiny. Kind of tiny. Because it looks like the bottom's really long and the top's really short. But if we put 2 tall windows here, that will even this out a little bit more. Put some stairs. Yeah, that looks better. Now it doesn't look so tall on the bottom and short on the top. I also think a roof is going to do a lot for us here, because the roof is not framing out. Also, the rest of this building. We also don't literally have all the framing done. And I would kind of like some windows right away, so we're not just out in the open here, though. Put a little bit of wood in there. Smelt that up. See that right there? We'll have to do the rest of this floor. I guess we could do a little bit while we're waiting for that to smelt. Should probably do this out of slabs, so we have consistency. Though that does mean we'll have to do it all the way around this edge right here. Oh, is it gonna look weird if this is slabs? Probably. Yeah, let's just do a full block. So I don't know how that's gonna intersect with the thing. So if we have the little staircase over here, and see this is already like a full block. And we turn this into slabs. Well, if we do stairs here, I guess it wouldn't look too bad, but I don't know. It looks like it needs to be a floor. Slab is gonna make it look really thin. And then it's gonna be like all of this stuff on a really thin floor. It's not gonna be like sturdy, you know? It needs to be sturdy. Let's go ahead and fill this in so we can actually walk around. We also would do a great deal if we mixed in some more colors. I mean, we got the cobblestone kind of foundation here, but honestly, maybe we need to make this a little bit more cobblestone or something. Could do us wonders, because I don't think we have enough, like, texture or color. It's kind of just all spruce. And it doesn't look tremendous. So maybe, like, too high, or maybe just this whole first floor. The whole first floor cobblestone, and then the second floor spruce. It's gonna give us a lot more color. I think that might be the move. We're gonna have to mine a lot more cobblestone for that, but yeah. But I believe we're gonna go ahead and end it right there. Tonight, that will be our adventures for tomorrow to get the rest of the cobblestone that we need. Change out this first floor to all cobblestone. Actually complete the floor, the actual floor. Get all this mined out and everything down here. And yeah, get the rest of our base done. If you're new here and enjoyed, drop a follow. Let's get these trees real quick, actually, before we end. If you're new here on Twitch, go ahead and drop a follow. I'll be live again tomorrow. And with some Tabor as well. And if you're new here on YouTube, go ahead and drop a subscription, and I will see you all later.